here. I see mullet. I see a lot of mullet. Right in front of me. Right in front. That was a good first throw. A little on the small side. There's so many mullet down here. The whole little bayou here is full of mullet. And but the problem is they're on the smaller side. They're on a little small side. So it's making me a little harder to get out of the mesh. There's a ton of them. There's a ton of them. Ton of them. There's so many of them, dude. There's so many of them. So many of them. Look, my net lit up right away. Look at that net lit up. That's a full net. That is a full net. That is a full net. That's a full net. Got her. Got some. I saw they came too quick. So like the back end of the mullet run, you're gonna get the smaller mullet. And this net is not designed to catch those small mullet. These are the signs. This net is designed to get those 2 fingered mullets. These are the ones I'm getting right now. They're just finger size, so they're getting gilled for sure. And it's gonna it takes me a while to get the half that's gilled up. So I'm gonna get down here, see if they burst out again. They're getting chased by something, but there's a lot of them. I think this is probably the last day. This is probably the last day I'll probably see these mullet, because there's gonna be a nor'easter the second half of this week, September 28th. So I'm just gonna load up. This is probably my last trip out here, my last rodeo for this year. Lots of peanut bunker, ton of peanut bunker. Insane amount of peanut bunker. Cloudy, so I can't really, it's very hard for me to see these things, because they're just below the surface. They're just below the surface. There's a lot of peanut bunker. I don't want to get that school. So right on the top, peanut bunker right there. So many of them. But that corner is really getting me right now. I see the mullet. I see mullet. I see the mullet. There we go. Lit up. Lit up. There we go. I got some in here. There we go. These are the bigger ones. These are the ones that won't get caught in the net. The ones that don't get caught in the net, man, I like. See? They're a little bit bigger. The smaller ones are more prone to get stuck in the net. But I brought the wrong net. This is kind of on the small side. You get these that are like big. The problem today is that I got like overcast. I have overcast conditions, so my polarized glasses won't work well. It won't work as well as it should be, because because you know, I'm just getting pockets of sunshine and just way too much glare. I'm not getting the enough. Look at that! Jeez, there's a lot of them over there. I'm so tempted to go over there. I'm really tempted to go over there and throw. If I see him right here. There we go, I got him. I got him. Ran through a whole line. I got the back half. They're in a straight line. They're a little bit bigger, so they're not sticking to the net. You know? Not sticking to the net. See? This is the one I want. So honestly, I made a really big mistake to bring in this big net, the heavier net, because I honestly thought this mullet would be a little bit bigger because, you know, the mullet run started so late, but as soon as it started, the mullet run ended. So I'm getting all these little puny ones. Puny ones are the ones that I'm getting very, very annoyed with because they get gilled up. And I'm looking for like those 2-fingered ones, like 4 or 5 inch mullet. Beginning of the year, I've been getting them 4 or 5 inch mullet. I mean, that's not saying that they're not here, but I have very, very tough. It's very, very tough to see these because my polarized glasses are not working in like half sun and half cloudiness days. It has to be fully sunny or just completely dark for them to work and not work. So they're not really transitioning well. So if it was sunny, I would see them much, much better. Right now, I'm just looking at any dark patches, dark, big, fat, moving patches. And then I'm be sure to throw at them. Be sure to throw. Right now, I just see I see complete glare. We have a hard northeast wind today, and it's making it very, very hard to see any ripple motions. There's a lot of peanut butter in front of me, but I don't want them. I'm trying to stay away from them, because most likely I will gill the crap out of them. We're looking for mullet. Mullet will swim much faster. They're much more aware of their surroundings as well, and like these peanut bunkers, you just swim in a circle. There's so many of them right here in front of my face. I don't know if you can see that, but that's not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Here we go again. Here they go. They're blipping everywhere near me. I'm just gonna get ready to throw if I see any ounce of them. There we go. Nicer sized ones. These are the bigger ones. Look like the school, right? The ones that are moving are bigger. On the way to migrate. I'll pick those up later. Bigger ones, they're easier because they just fall right out. See? Fall right out. We have a lot of weed, seaweed. So the bigger ones fall right out. See? I'll grab them. They're flying mullet. I'll grab them off camera. But that's what I want. Then you have the few that are small and you just gill themselves. Big mistake to bring this net. Should have brought the smaller one if I knew they were all going to be small. But that's how you do it. If they get gilled, grab their heads and pull them out. So, grab their heads, pull on it a little bit, pull them out. That's it. on these rocks. Be careful because it may be dry now, but once you net 1 or 2 times, it's gonna get wet. But this is the only net rock I can get as close to the water as I can. Now we wait for another school. They're there, but you're just not. They're there, but you're just moving everywhere. So you just have to wait and intercept them. They see me. If I'm in the area, they're gonna dig down. They're gonna go deeper just to avoid seeing me. And they will not make any splashes on the surface. So you would have to look really closely in the water, see any dark patches. These mullet, they swim in a straight line, unlike bunker. Bunker, they just circle around in a little ball. These mullet, they swim in a straight line. Sometimes when they're schooling up but not moving, they'll go into like some sort of army format, like a soldier format, 1 by 1 by 1, 5 by 5s, 10 by 10s. And that's when they're like, just not moving a lot. There's a lot of peanut bunker as well, like I mentioned, but I'm not looking for them. I'm not gonna throw at them because I know for a fact I'm gonna gill most of them. My other net, I would do it with my other net, but not this net. This net is very special for me. It's a very, very good net. It's only good for like big, like really nice size 2 fingered mullet, not these finger mullets. 4-inch, 5-inch mullet. A lot of peanut bunker is really tempting to throw at them. I'm not. Peanut bunker is really pissing me off right now because they're like literally in front of me, and the mullet are right, usually away from me. So much peanut bunker. What is? Lots of peanut bunker. Nice size peanut bunkers too. Right there. If I throw it, I'm not getting it. Here we go, Dad. Here we go. Ready? There we go. I got him. I got him. Here. Yeah. They're right behind the peanut bunker. So throwing from a rock jetty is a little bit difficult than throwing them in the surf, in the sand. One is that some places you don't really know there's snags on the bottom. So if you throw your net and you wait until they're all the way on the bottom, you might not get your net back. 2, the platform you are standing on may not be as flat as the surf is, so it's a little bit harder to generate that centrifugal force without slipping and falling, and you have to throw really tight to the rocks if you want to see any bait fish. That's where they're hiding, cower and hiding there. But all in all, it's just the same. You throw out. If there's nothing on the bottom, if you're sure that there's no snags on the bottom, you can let it sit all the way to the bottom. If not, you're gonna have to pull it real quick. So much peanut bunker today, it's not even funny. It got funny like for two seconds, and it's not funny anymore because they're literally in front of me. The wind's starting to pick up, so it's very, very hard to see these fish now. The water's a little bit dirtier. It's gotten a little bit tingy now, but it's still clear. It's just really hard. Show you this. Mullet. Yeah. So I saw a big school mullet coming by. I told my mom to watch because she couldn't see it, and that happened. There we go. Man, that's far, dude. That's far. Still got him. Still got him. Alright everyone, I'm going to take the time to recap my cast netting season for this year. Basically it was anywhere between poor to average. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst as well. Before this video I went maybe 5 or 6 times, and half the times I found a few of them, and then the other half the times I could not find any at all. And it could be location wise, you know. One place would have them, one place wouldn't have them. One place would have a few, one place would have a lot. And that's the mullet run, it's really unpredictable. In this video, I'm maybe 3 days into the official mullet run, and as soon as it started, it ended by a nor'easter, by a storm. And a storm is like a major doom to all mullet runs. You know, it can cut the mullet run by a few days, it can cut the mullet run in half, or it can disrupt the whole mullet run completely. Another problem I had was that every time I was finding these mullet, I could not find any fish, like predator fish, foraging on them. There's nothing chasing them, there's nothing feeding on them, and it's either I'm there when the fish aren't there, or I'm not there when the fish are there. I say it's an okay cast netting season. I just can't wait till next year.